Welcome, nerds and nerdettes, to the Status Effect Podcast, a show where three friends gather each week to talk about games and other cool stuff that we want to talk about.
Yeah.
I'm Michael, and I am exhausted right now.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys could help me out and keep me interested in the show, keep the status of my nipples erect.
What?
Nipple
What?
status.
Nipple
Erect.
status. Erect.
Really?
Okay.
To my right is Justin.
Hey, my nipples are flaccid right now, but I'm getting there, and I hope you are too.
To my left is Zach.
A mean, lean, super clean machine. That's right. I shaved my face. I listened to my fans. They told me to shave my face.
What fans?
You really rocked it out of the park, Zach. Looks
Thanks.
great.
Okay.
Rocked it out of the park.
So what are we talking about? let's do
Let's
this
go to the first segment. Whoa,
first segment.
back it down.
First segment.
Bring it back. What are you playing?
If that doesn't get your nipples erect, I don't know what
I feel
will.
it.
I am playing FIFA 18. It was on sale. I got it for like $20.
Wait.
Sports games.
Wait a minute.
Sports games.
FIFA 18.
Gross.
Yes. Go. I don't know who I'm actually pulling for in the World Cup.
Are you
Germany's doing
enjoying
really
yourself
bad.
playing FIFA 18?
Absolutely. It's great. I love schooling people.
What a Chad.
I think, I mean, got any sports games fans out there, 2K, FIFA, all that. I haven't really played much in a while, but I saw it was on sale. FIFA 19 comes out later this year, so that's probably why they're doing it. I don't really keep up every year just because they don't really change it much year to year. But it's cool. I mean, it's fun.
Soccer's still the same game.
If you like,
So is Mario
Shocker.
Tennis, I guess.
if you like football, you'll like it. I mean, it's fun. I got my own character in there.
Oh, nice. Is he
Yeah,
cute?
man. Well, duh.
Is he clean shaven?
He got a little stubble. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
He got a little
It's
stubble.
got to be your idealized
Yeah,
self, dude.
yeah.
Not you
Yeah.
as you are. You
Yeah,
as you'd
exactly.
like to be.
Yeah, I don't think
exactly.
I've ever created
I bet he's
myself.
taller a little bit too, isn't he?
He's a solid 6'1".
Thought so.
Only like 2 or 3 inches taller than me, just a little
What?
bit. But
Whenever I create a character, I always give myself like an ideal look, like you said, give myself the chiseled jawline
You
and like
have
the
to.
Well, I
fun
already have
shadow.
that.
But then I trick myself into thinking that's actually what I look like. I'm like, I nailed it.
I always make
I
it
nailed it. I
girl.
look exactly like that.
Nailed it.
Look how
dude.
hot I am.
Wow.
Fair enough.
I've also been playing Fortnite on the Switch, but I want to come back to that after Game of the Week and talk about that.
Okay, cool.
I
What have you
can't
been
wait to
playing,
talk
Justin?
about Fortnite again.
Shut up, Justin.
Man, one game I enjoyed, one game I'm embarrassed that I played. Last
Wait,
week,
are they both the same game?
more
No,
embarrassing
no,
than
no,
FIFA.
no. Yeah,
Hey.
yes, it actually is.
I will
yes.
school you anytime.
I'm sure
any
you will,
place.
Zach. I'm sure you will.
Yeah, don't
So
test
we
me.
played Street Fighter, Michael and
We
I.
did. It was amazing.
It
You got the floor wiped with you.
No, you
Justin.
didn't. Towards the end, yeah.
Did they rock you out of the
But I
park?
wasn't playing my main chicken, dude. I was, it was
main
your
what?
main versus my Fei Long.
But I
you
ranked your
s-
king too, bro.
I was literally
did.
about to say.
Do you
I did.
remember
Do you
do
remember?
you remember the final score, dude? I came
Think-
back from like a 10-point deficit straight.
I think somebody let
It's
you do
all
that.
on camera, bro.
I think
It's
somebody
all on
let-
camera.
It's all
bro.
on camera.
I was about to say, are
Okay.
you guys talking English right now? But then I realized.
No, okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing with Street Fighter, okay?
Yeah.
This is a game. A lot of people will play it online or whatever and
Yeah,
just
yeah.
do that. I think that is the wrong way to play it. That is just the wrong way. You're not having the right amount of fun, especially if you're
Sure.
brand new or something, or you just don't know that much about it in general. It's like Smash Brothers. What you
Right.
want to do is find somebody who doesn't get mad and throw controllers, and you want to just sit there
And
and,
just-
smash your faces into each other, okay? And you'll go. It's amazing because you'll go through all these stages of understanding.
Yeah.
You'll go from mashing buttons and having no idea what you're doing, and then somebody will figure out how to jump. And you'll be like, oh my God, how do I stop people from jumping? This is insane. Then somebody's going to figure out after you jump and kick, you can crouch and kick. So you can combo and knock the guy down, and you can do it over and over. And eventually what's going to happen is you're going to have to learn how to block that.
Yeah.
And then suddenly you're both just better players. And that's
That's
going to
pretty
keep happening. You're going to have these little evolutions back and forth.
It's
over and
almost
over.
like Goku and Vegeta's rivalry in Dragon Ball Z.
That's what it feels like.
Goku gets
It's
stronger,
lost on
and
me.
then Vegeta.
You got to go into that hyperbolic time chamber and learn how to block high and block
I was
low.
so sheltered as a child. You don't understand.
Hold on, but
You don't know Dragon Ball
means
Z?
you still-
I
Is that
know
what you just said?
I know what Dragon Ball Z is. I've never watched it. I'm sorry.
Wow. Okay.
I
You
have
shouldn't
to
even be
give
on the
my-
show.
What?
All your
Chad,
nerd
dude.
credit. You are
I'm
a Chad.
Talking about
You're a Chad,
dude.
dude.
First talking about FIFA. I've
Zach.
never seen Dragon Ball Z. Dude, who are you?
Zach, I will give you my login on Xbox. I have pretty much
To
the
anime.com?
Well, no, I have on Xbox the entire Dragon Ball
This
Z.
might be against TOS too. We shouldn't discuss it on camera.
What?
Oh yeah.
Terms of service.
Yeah.
Sharing.
Yeah.
Xbox.
I have no idea.
Actually, I don't have an
I'm
Xbox.
just
so
trying to
do it on
cover
the
everybody
computer.
up, okay?
Oh, Microsoft account. I can get on your Microsoft account.
Microsoft.com?
Microsoft. What was that? Who owns that?
What's your password,
Yeah.
Wesley?
Give that.
What's the guy who owns that company's name? Bill Gates? What's his phone number?
All right, offer rescinded. I spent way too much on stuff for y'all.
Anyway, Street Fighter, Vegeta, Goku, all that, all that
hopefully most
jazz.
people
All that
know what we mean.
jazz.
Hopefully most people understand what we mean by that. But yeah, that's what makes it so fun. You can just sit there for for an afternoon
Yeah.
and go from being
Couch gaming's
absolutely
back, dude.
new, you have no idea what you're doing, to now you know how to block high lows, you know how to throw, you know how to counter throw, you actually will learn how to use fireballs, or you will die repeatedly to somebody who does.
Yeah.
You have no other option.
It was super fun, man.
It was insanely fun. I'm ready to do it
Probably the most
again.
fun I've had in a video game in a long time.
Yeah. And we've had a lot of fun
We've
recently.
had a lot of fun recently.
A lot of fun. So
It makes you want to
So
buy a
left-
fight stick
so
too,
left
and I just don't
out,
want to
man.
spend the money on it.
yeah, that's
What's a
too
fight
hard.
stick?
There's arcade sticks that you can buy for.
With the buttons.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I got you. Yeah. What's your game of the week?
Probably Street Fighter. Street Fighter 5 to be exact, because I bought that on PS4.
Yeah.
Been playing that. It does have a really
When'd you buy a PS4?
crappy. I had never told you about PS4.
I knew you were going to.
Get
but
the
I
run out
didn't
and get
hear.
one, yeah.
I didn't hear that you did.
Yeah.
Is it slim?
I
Is
did.
it this slim one?
It is a slim one.
Yeah, nice.
Super skinny.
Where'd you get it?
GameStop, I think. Yeah. GameStop. It was a super hot chick working behind the counter.
Hey,
Hey, chick at GameStop. If you're watching
marginalizing
this-
women.
If you're watching, if you're
Yeah, let's not
watching this-
objectify anybody here, guys.
Okay.
Other
Anyway.
than
Well,
Zach.
I don't think it's a crime to say she's attractive.
No, she was.
She's an attractive woman.
She was.
He's single. Think about it.
That's true.
Anyway.
Everyone's attractive.
Anyway, Street Fighter 5. Yeah, I bought that and.
Wesley, you looking good over there, dude.
Oh yeah.
Can I talk about Street Fighter?
And not whatever this is.
Yeah, go. Sorry.
I bought it and I'm having a good time and stuff.
Are you telling us about your? Yeah, tell us about your rage.
Yeah,
tell us
I
about your
don't
rage.
want to, but I will. I will because
Please,
it's
come on.
That's what we should
content.
talk about today. Is just raging.
Rage.
well.
Rage.
There's a lot that goes into it. A lot of variables.
Set it up.
Yeah,
Set it
yeah.
up for us.
Give
Paint a
us
picture.
a slow roll.
I've been hitting training mode hard. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Practicing my combos. I've been getting
Montage
real confident.
going in the background.
Yes,
Dun,
dude.
dun, dun,
Music,
dun, 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 dun,
music
dun,
playing,
dun.
getting hyped, dude.
Hitting the meat like this.
Yeah. And
You know
so
Rocky, like.
yeah, I know
Come on.
Rocky. I got you.
Never
so,
seen Dragon Ball Z.
So I was hitting practice mode real hard. Got my combos down. I was getting real confident. Played through arcade mode on the hardest difficulty. It was like, boom, I got this.
Okay.
I
Yeah, you
got
okay.
it. I got it. So then I was like, okay, I'm going to try online.
That was your mistake.
I'm going to wreck some fools on online, right?
Mhm.
So there's two modes. There's
Oh,
ranked and there's
boy.
casual. I tried casual first just to warm them up.
Yeah,
warm up the
fists.
muscles,
Yeah, yeah.
you know?
Little, get loose.
I murdered this dude.
Did you?
Right? Decked him.
Okay.
Nice.
All
In
right?
casual mode.
Casual mode.
Great.
I mean,
And you didn't get the trophy right then?
no.
Oh.
I actually have the trophy. I have the belt, the Michael's
you have
House
the-
Championship
ah,
belt.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I'll
We're
have to-
gonna talk about that later.
Yeah,
We'll talk about
All right,
that
we'll do
later. So I went on ranked.
Mm-hmm.
And
Was it the first game?
Come on, I
it
can't
wasn't
do
the
the
first
first-
game. The
okay.
first
Okay,
game
okay.
I got wrecked hard by some
All
guy
right.
that was clearly better than me, and I was like, okay, he knows some stuff I don't know.
Right. Those are the
And-
kinds it's okay to lose. Like, you're
Yes,
like, all right.
and I learned some stuff. I was like, okay, I see what he's doing. I know how to avoid that.
It's
in
kind
the
of like how
future.
I get wrecked by 15-year-olds on Fortnite. I'm like, yeah, he's just better.
Sure. Now, the next game, I beat this guy the first match out of 2 out of 3. Played him again.
Okay.
Beat
And
him first match. Okay.
I did. I
Okay.
did. Very confidently.
Okay. Nice.
And second match,
He like turned on the switch or something?
he figured out that I didn't know how to answer a certain attack. that he did.
Download complete.
No.
And I didn't know, I don't remember what he was doing, but it was something that it was not even good. Like I've watched a few like professional Street Fighter 5. I know what you're supposed to
You're
do in
not
Street Fighter.
professional,
I'm
though,
not.
dude.
I know I'm not. I recognize that.
Mm-hmm.
But this guy was worse than me.
But he just found the
He
trick.
was clearly worse than me, but he found something that I didn't know how to react to.
So is he worse than you?
In that moment, he wasn't.
In that moment,
and that's
in
all
that-
that matters.
In that one moment, he was not. And granted, had I been doing that stuff to him, he wouldn't have been able to defend either. But I didn't know how to do this. Like so.
Oh my God. And this is the game.
It was.
The what he was doing could be jump sweep, it could be throw, it could be random uppercut, it could be fireballs,
And you
it
just have no
keeps
answer.
going.
I don't even remember. It was some.
That feels kind of cheap though.
It was some new character
No,
special
no,
attack.
it's only cheap 'cause
everything
you're bad.
is respondable. You can,
Really?
you can
You
count
always-
everything.
it's rock paper scissors. You always have an answer. Sometimes
Right.
it's not in your favor, but if that's the case, it's because you put yourself in that situation
Yeah.
by letting
Sounds
something
like
bad
deep
happen.
levels.
I'm not going to say every character's balanced either.
Oh,
because
definitely
It's
not.
definitely not.
No.
That is one bad thing about
But you'd
Street Fighter.
have a boring game if it was all perfectly balanced. I mean, you could just do
True.
like Ryu mirror match forever, which would be fun still. That's what I actually recommend people do if you're just starting out. Just
Ryu.
everybody pick Ryu and just go ham.
Okay, continue
For
with
like
it.
an
Okay.
hour.
All right. So this
Anyway,
guy
yeah,
has
this guy-
uncounterable thing that you don't know how to do.
Yeah, and
So you don't even remember what it was. He just
don't
blanked
even
your
remember what it
memory
was.
so
It's
bad.
the rage
kinda
just blacked it out.
Yeah.
yeah, I blocked the entire thing out of my mind
Oh my
because
God. That's not good.
We don't want you throwing stuff.
I proceeded to scream at the top of my lungs.
Oh wow.
Shriek.
Yep, and I spiked the controller into the ground,
Oh
Whoa.
my gosh.
breaking the little headphone jack off in my controller.
Wow.
So now it's stuck in there. I can't plug headphones into my controller now.
Oh my god.
I ruined my HyperX headphones. And
Oh my god. Dang, dude. Not
Michael.
even cheap ones.
No.
Wow.
It's the friendly nice ones you have to worry about, I guess. Yeah, I
Yeah.
never thought.
I
That's what
vowed
Mom
to
always
never do
told
it
me.
again, and I've made a promise to myself and my controller.
Yeah.
Did you get a
Never
ring,
do
a
it
promise ring? Like,
Yeah,
never
promise.
rage?
No
Get a little
rage.
mood ring. That way, if it ever turns red, you know something's
Oh
up.
no.
You gotta call.
You won't like me when I'm angry.
That was the first time I've ever raged at a video game.
And the last time.
Really?
Yeah, it really is. Well, actually, I did slam the controller down for Dark Souls one time, but
Dark
like,
Souls? I mean, that's
but
a-
yeah.
it wasn't so much as anger as frustration, and like I was
Yeah.
just like, I don't know. That was a different kind. I was legitimately furious with this guy on Street
Yeah.
Fighter. I
Dang,
was
dude.
like, if he
Let's
was in
just-
that room,
Let's just go with rage.
if he was in that
All
room,
right, let's.
oh man,
What are you gonna
Let's
do to him?
dive
I don't
into
know.
that.
Give him a
I
piece of
probably
your
got my
mind.
flipped a little.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. My personal temperament. I don't normally rage to the point where I throw things.
Yeah.
But I'm very vocal
Yeah.
to the
Yeah.
thing. So I like.
I've always been vocal.
It doesn't
yeah.
matter what game I'm playing. Like, and I might not even be actually angry, but it's a lot of swear words. And especially like I think Justin can attest to this when we played Outlast. I talk through everything I'm
Yeah,
doing a lot, especially when I'm like stressed.
Yes,
oh
he
yeah.
does,
When
yeah.
I was playing Outlast, I was like,
He self-narrates.
I was like, no, dude, no, I ain't going in there. And I was like, I'd open the door and I'd be like, oh no, dude, no, this ain't good.
That's weird because I do the same thing with horror games. No other game do I do that, but with horror games, I'm like, I'm talking to the NPCs like, I know you're gonna attack
I
me
know
right
you're
now.
gonna do
I know
it.
you're not just sitting in the corner.
Make
Something's
you
gonna
feel
happen.
like you're not alone.
yeah.
Yeah, I
in
think
your
that's what it is.
voice.
It's like a fear thing. You're
But,
trying
like,
to like get yourself out of the
If I can
situation.
talk more about FIFA,
God,
I will
please.
be I'll be talking to like I
Some hot
scream.
girls at the bar and they're
Yeah.
like, hey, do you play FIFA,
Yeah,
bro?
like, yeah, man.
Of course I do.
Where's the keg at, bruh? Anyway, Taylor got kind of mad at me because I was yelling at a referee.
in the
A
game?
fake referee,
Oh my
yes.
God.
Yeah, because I was like, "Are you
Wow.
kidding me? That's a foul!" And I was just like, "Oh wait,
You gotta pay them off,
he
bro.
can't hear." Yeah, it's true. True.
Yeah, those European leagues are dirty.
Yeah, you have the what is that? Like a secret. You know how you can do those button combinations to do like
the code?
cheats? Yeah.
Like
you have a cheat.
Up,
yeah,
down, down, left, right, left.
Yeah, yeah. You have a
You're
cheat
such
to
a
get the
Chad,
rest.
dude. You don't know what the cheat code is.
Cheat code, man.
God.
It's been a while, dude. The only cheat I think I've ever
Who
done
is he?
I don't
is
even know.
I
Is
did
that
the
my friend?
Mario whistle on Super Mario 3.
I don't think that's a cheat code, is it?
No, it's not. I said that's the
code.
cheat. That's the only cheat I've ever done.
I don't know if
Not
that's a
really
cheat.
cheat. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
part
in
of
the
the game.
game. Yeah, I don't know if
part
that's
of
a
the
cheat.
It's
That's
like a
using
back
It's like
door.
using the cape in Mario World to get up on top of the ghost house to get the secret world or whatever.
That's just like, yeah.
It's part of the game. It's
Yeah.
something for you to be found.
right. It's a secret, not a cheat.
Yeah, I've just never been savvy enough. I didn't really care.
It was like
Enough
having
to
the near infinite lives in the original Mario. That's just something.
I thought we've discussed that I'm not as avid of a gamer as you two.
What
I thought-
a nerd.
I thought
And
we
it's
knew
more
that.
evident today than ever.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, I mean,
in your life. Yeah.
I've never
I
really
think-
realized how significant this
Zach
was.
is
Like,
he's always been the casual, you know. It's like
I
you
have
go
no
in order.
I don't find any shame in that. I enjoy video games.
You should.
I
You
keep
ought
up
to.
with
I
the
don't think you
keep up
will
with the
now.
news.
back off.
Yeah, back off.
Back off a man.
All right,
What is
dude.
wrong with you, Michael? You're jumping back and forth.
He's raging, dude.
He's raging. So watch out. Watch out.
He hasn't calmed down from Wednesday or whatever.
Hold your headsets. He's coming.
Let me take that before you break it again. I know you can't afford that every day.
Justin,
breaking
what
another
do you
headset.
rage?
Yeah, dude. Yes,
Really?
I only get upset at video games. Girlfriend dumps me, cat dies, car breaks down. Like, that's a little frustrating. But video games,
What really?
I'm
what
so
really
mad.
gets your gears a turning?
Let me think. Just bad stuff. It doesn't even have to be multiplayer only. Like, that does it more, I guess.
I was gonna say
Actually, it probably doesn't do it as much to me, honestly. At least lately, because I don't play them as much.
multiplayer is the thing that really butters my biscuit. So to
Yeah.
speak, you
Butters
know?
my biscuit.
I know what you mean.
It's just knowing the fact that there's some degenerate like million miles
Cackling.
away, just
Yeah.
cackling.
All
about
his
how
large,
how new-
just his
grown.
rolls, just sliding all over his chair. His mom screaming down, "Johnny, dinner's ready!" And he's just sitting there, just smashing you into pieces.
And I think, honestly, if it's not even like Call of Duty, I could care less about.
Yeah.
But it's about games that I put a significant amount of time to. Like I said before the Street Fighter thing, I put a lot of time into that practice mode. I was ready. I was dedicated. And then some scrub beat me like that.
I think I
That's the
get
thing.
frustrated not even with just opponents, but like teammates
Calm down,
and
dude.
stuff.
It's okay.
in like Counter-Strike or something, incompetent teammates that like don't call positions or like ignore the team strategy that has been like clearly laid out. Things like people that just don't want to cooperate.
Now-
That's super frustrating.
I don't get mad at teammates because I'm usually the worst teammate. So I'm kind of
Apparently
like,
never played with me, the Chad.
but even
Shut up, Chad.
Shut up, Chad.
So even when I am the best teammate and I see that my teammates are doing badly, I'm like, oh, that was me like 3 games ago. So I understand where you're coming from, dude. So I don't feel as bad. But
If I'm giving like a
if
direct
it's like
order,
a
like,
solo on
dude, I want
thing,
you to watch Bomb Site B and you tell me when anybody comes, and then like I just get shot in the back from B.
Dude,
I'm
I'm
like,
gonna
come
let
on,
you
bro.
down
Come on,
so
bro.
hard. I'm gonna let you down so hard. Be like, oh, I was looking at this bird over here or
It's
something.
just like, I'm not even asking you to shoot anybody. I'm just asking you to like open your eyeballs and say something. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
But you can't handle it.
So this is a great segue. You ready?
Buttering my biscuit. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Something I really get raged about is Fortnite. Is that good?
That was
That was just like we planned it, right?
Bro.
No. Anyway, I do want to talk about Fortnite on the Switch because when did it actually come out?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
It's
I think it was E3, right?
It was on
Yeah.
E3,
Yeah,
on
yeah.
a press conference.
They're just like, oh, hey, here's this.
Yeah.
I found, I haven't given enough of my time to Epic Games, so let's just play it on Switch as well. Play it on everything else.
Yeah.
I actually was really surprised at how decent it was.
Does
I
it run
played.
well?
Yeah, it runs all right. I played only on the handset mode, not on the TV. So I've heard some resolution issues that might just be on the big screen. I don't know. I didn't really see that many problems. The only thing I could tell, the rendering time was a little bit not as good on the Switch, obviously.
You mean like render distance?
Yeah, render distance. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So like, I'll be running and I could see that someone's running in the distance, but it'll kind of be like they're jumping a little bit,
Oh, okay.
just because
Okay.
the Switch and that's really far away though. It's not really affecting your combat at all.
Yeah.
But I've played on PC, PS4, and Switch, and I would rank them PC, Switch, and then PS4.
Really?
Interesting.
Yeah, and I think that has to do with I learned how to play on PC. So trying to go from PC to PS4 was really difficult because I was used to being able to jump and aim at the same time. I was used to very fast. Well, it's not really fast when you're playing with a mouse, but it is. You know what I mean? Like my sensitivity on the mouse wasn't high, but I have a wide range of motion, so it's
You have more responsiveness.
right. Exactly.
Yeah.
And going from that to a joystick on the PS4, like standard, was a little bit. It was difficult for me.
Now, why is that different from the Switch?
I don't really know if I can put my finger on it, but it feels quicker to me on the joystick. Like their response time somehow feels better than the PS4's.
That's weird. Is there like
It's weird.
acceleration? Like the longer you hold it, the quicker it moves, or something? Like
Not that I can tell. It's just something organically about like now this isn't. I haven't messed with any of the settings, and I didn't on PS4 either, and that's probably part of it. I can't. I mean, I could, but. If you go just standard PS4 settings going in and then standard Switch settings going in, I personally felt more comfortable playing on Switch, and I did better on the Switch than I did on PS4, which is
You know what it
interesting.
could be? It could be the offset analog sticks. That's always a big problem for me.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
I guess.
I've never really been comfortable with the sticks on PS4.
Maybe.
I've always been a fan of the Xbox.
And since I
offset.
didn't learn the game on PS4 to like get that, like to beat it into me
muscle
to play
memory,
like that,
yeah.
then maybe going from that. But yeah, the Switch, it just feels better to me. I played, and you can obviously tell like there's a bunch of people who are really, really, really bad.
I don't know
That's what
about
I
that
like, 'cause I'm
offset
bad,
analog thing though. I mean, I feel like especially for aiming, the one that matters is the right one, and they're in the same place on both.
Sure, but I mean, I don't know. It's just
Could be the way that it's like, because I'm playing on handheld, it might be the way that I'm holding the like, because it's a different setup completely,
Yeah,
different weight. I mean, any little thing could like just
I would
make
be
it easier for
surprised if
me.
it was like having a lower frame rate made your like the sticky targeting more effective or something like that.
Maybe it's just not as
Or it's
difficult.
completely in your head.
I don't
That's
know.
the
Maybe.
other option.
I honestly don't have an answer. I just know that I enjoy it personally more.
Well,
on
that's
the Switch.
cool. I'm glad to hear that it's good.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, I
Now,
went
how-
into it,
how is the online connectivity structure?
dude. I did not have one single issue with it
Really?
at all. Yeah, I think I
That's
saw
hard to
it.
believe.
I saw it lag one time, and it wasn't even in combat. It was just like
Yeah.
literally I was running around a corner and I had to like render a bunch of stuff at once, and I kind
That's
of
awesome.
jumped like
So
once.
what does
Good
that
to
say
hear.
for things like the Mario Tennis demo had some
Well, I think
connectivity issues?
that
That's
was
a
just,
server
That
issue.
was just a beta, and it was a server issue because
Yeah.
like every beta is kind of crappy like that. You know
I
what I mean?
guess,
Especially
I don't
if
know.
it's
Epic
online.
Epic keeps up with their stuff, man.
Yeah, it
And
makes
that's
me
what
think that
I'm saying. It's
Nintendo
on
is
Epic.
slacking
It's on
off.
Epic, but like, Mario Tennis is out in full right now, but I haven't bought it because I don't have the money for it. But
We
I
need
have
donations.
I haven't seen the same complaints about the online.
Okay, well,
that
that's
just
good.
That seems to be just a beta thing.
Okay.
Like, and Mario Kart 8 and Splatoon have run. I've never played Splatoon, but it seems to be running perfectly.
Well, that's
fine.
good.
Yeah.
Well, I
that was
haven't
the main
and I haven't
complaint
done
I
any
heard
of the
about.
party play on the Switch or anything, so I can't really speak to that. But
Oh yeah.
it did
Ah,
it did
yeah.
feel basically I just played solos pretty
Yeah.
much the whole time.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a great player. I think I was decent on PC, but I wasn't great by any means. But I was, doing all right. I was getting a couple kills a match and lasting normally till 20, 15 or something like that. Which I mean, I don't know exactly how it works with playing with people on PC. Like, if it's standard version, you just play with Switch. Like, I haven't done a lot of research into it to know. But just picking it up and downloading it and playing it, it was super fun. Like, just to have it portable and be able to like sit on the chair and play while my wife watches whatever Grey's Anatomy or whatever. Like that.
It's a nice novelty.
That was pretty cool, yeah. And then like I would take it to the bedroom and just like when
I'm
she
still
was-
ignoring you.
Yeah, I'm still ignoring you. Don't worry, I'm still ignoring you. No, when she's like, "Man, I'm tired. I want to go to bed." I'm like, "Well,
Marriage.
I'm not super tired yet, but
Right.
I don't want to blast the TV or whatever. I just put my headphones in and play a couple rounds of Fortnite. Like that's cool. I mean, it's a novelty thing, but
Advice to husbands out there.
yeah, get you a Switch.
Now there is a weird kind of controversy going on right now with Fortnite.
Oh, yeah.
In particular on
Yeah.
the Switch.
Yep.
For some reason, people can't link their PS4 Epic accounts to the
Right.
Switch and
Yeah.
play on there.
And
Now,
by for
were you
some
able-
reason we mean Sony's intentionally
Yeah,
doing
Sony's
this.
not-
Right.
I
That's
don't
what it
know
seems
why.
like, and we
now,
don't know why.
could you do it from PC to PS4?
You can.
You can. Okay.
And Xbox.
Yeah, I knew you could do it from Xbox.
So
and
I
all
don't.
that.
It just seems like Sony is just blatantly refusing.
I don't
to
know
let them
why.
do
I
that.
don't know why they would do that.
I don't either. And the most baffling thing is that they are the number one console on the market right now.
Oh yeah,
They have the biggest audience
Oh,
by
yeah.
far.
they did the best at E3
And-
too. I think.
Exactly. But the only thing this screams is like fear. Like they're scared that people are going to stay on Nintendo if they use their Switch to play Fortnite now, and they're never going to come back to PS4.
Oh come on.
Like, but
It's
Come on,
just
Sam.
they're muscling people around. They're the big man, so they're taking
I mean-
advantage
they
of
get
it.
cocky. I'm telling you.
Yeah, cock-
Maybe so. Michael has this theory
Oh
that.
come on.
we don't need to go into that.
No. Let's talk about it. We got nothing else to talk about. This is boring as hell. So Michael has this theory that the lead console changes based on whoever's in the lead. For example,
Yeah.
the PS2 did
Yep.
really well. The
Yep.
PS3 did really bad. Michael's theory is that Sony got overconfident,
Yeah.
and their cockiness led to their downfall. Same thing with Xbox 360. They get in the lead. They think Halo and Gears of War are going to carry them through.
Yep.
They get cocky, and then they ruin the Xbox One with
Yep.
Kinect.
The
and
Wii
here we are.
was phenomenal, sales wise. I didn't personally think it as a hardcore gamer. I
Oh
didn't.
man, bowling. Come on.
That was fun.
Come on,
Yes,
now.
yeah, that was fun. But it was a critical success.
Yeah.
Wii
And-
Fit must have created so much porn with the Wii Fit porn character. I mean, it's just what a console. Thank God for it.
I'm so glad you're here, Justin. We have to segue back to that every time.
I'm the porn guy. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I guess.
But yeah, that is my theory.
And so we're gonna have to see what happens with the
Yeah.
PS5 because this stuff's got to be like right on the horizon.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
it should be interesting to see what happens next
think it's the
generation.
Illuminati.
I don't think it's gonna happen next generation. I think next generation they're gonna be pretty similar.
I don't know. We might be.
I think Xbox might just put out like an Xbox PC that they update like every year or something
I
like
would
that?
not be
Well,
surprised.
they
I
have
would
the
not be
CEOs have been talking like next generation is going to be the last. I've heard several developers
I
and
have too.
actual
And-
CEOs of companies saying that they think that.
And at the end of Microsoft's conference, they kind of hinted around at like cloud-based gaming again.
Yeah.
And
I think
bringing
that's what
that back for
they
next
think
generation.
it's going to go is like,
So like having
Like streaming?
yeah,
things?
almost
streaming.
like streaming. So
That's
like,
their big thing now.
That is
like-
Xbox
not going to work very well for a lot of people.
It won't, but if you think about it from a business perspective, like consoles and graphics cards are growing so fast. What they can do is just update their base console that everybody else is streaming from, basically.
The problem is you have to deal with people's internet access.
That's the only thing. Yeah.
So
That's-
Which is,
if
as long
the-
as there's a console that's not primarily that, they will have a market share that the others can't touch, because I live far enough out to where if that was the only way to play, I wouldn't
Yeah.
have the console.
yeah.
Yeah, but at the same time, like how much longer is that going to be a thing?
With the
Years.
way our infrastructure is being updated in the U.S. in particular, it's going to be many, many decades probably before everybody has like a fiber equivalent.
I think it all depends on like they're probably looking at the numbers and seeing how many people have that kind of internet.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
have to
and
be.
they're deciding
And
is this worth it or
yeah,
not.
they're just
So
pros and cons.
let me.
It's probably going to be more likely supplemental to whatever else
That's
they
what
do.
I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think
Is
that
it
could
is it
definitely happen.
actually streaming games, or is it like you pay for a service and you download the games and then you have them and play them?
I think there probably is going to be both because
Because
they have
I-
streaming services now.
I know. that's
yeah,
what I
they
was-
have.
that's what I was talking
some of
about.
them didn't do so well. What was it called? Was it Ouya or Ouya?
Oh yeah, that was,
I can't remember what it was called.
Xbox
That
has
was-
one now.
yeah.
Xbox Play or something. Xbox.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I'm just thinking like if they had actual games, right? Let's think
Game
of
Pass,
like
that's what it's called.
Game Pass.
Yeah.
So like GameFly, right? The renting service. I don't know if anyone ever does that, but I did it when I was a teenager because I didn't have a lot of money, so
Yeah.
I just wanted to do it. But a system where you can like download I don't know, like if you pay X a month and you get to download out of any of these games and play. I feel like that's more accessible to people, even if they have like crappier internet, because you could set it up to download, and once you download, you don't
Yeah.
have to worry about your internet speed anymore.
Yeah,
Here's what I think they're going to do. This is my hot take. They're going to
Hot off
have
the press.
I'm still trying to understand what hot take means.
I don't
It's
know
a
what it
take
means, but
that
it sounds
is-
good.
Okay,
It sounds
all right.
real good. Sounds
Can you say it
hot.
one more time?
It's my hot take.
Oh yeah.
So I think they're going to have that streaming box where you buy like a tiny console, almost like a Roku box thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of like that for
Okay.
maybe $100, $150, and you can stream all the games to it.
I think if it
Or-
worked, people would be all over that.
Exactly.
I would do it.
In addition to that, they're going to release a console for people like Wesley, but for more money. For like
Yeah.
the standard
I can
console
see
price
that.
of $300 or whatever.
I could absolutely see that happening.
But people that
think
have
that would
the
work.
internet,
I think that would work.
I think it would too. So you have the cheaper option for people with fast internet that can just stream it
And then the normal price for
for the legacy people.
yeah.
and that lets you keep all your little exclusives.
They're still going
On
to
your
also
console.
issue a price, but you're either going to charge for game or you're going to charge monthly.
I think they're probably
access.
going to do both because I know a lot of people
Yeah.
don't want to do like the Netflix style.
They're probably gonna have older games come out with on the streaming service, and then you like let's say Gears of War comes out or whatever it is. That immediately is available for like X amount of money, but then after like 3 months, it's available on the thing.
Well, I know
or something
some
like that.
They
games
could do that, yeah. Or even like a rental thing, like Michael was saying, like old school style.
Yeah.
Like pay $8 and you get Call of Duty Black Ops, probably only the most popular games for like a week or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Whatever they think people will pay is what they'll do.
I can't remember what games these were, but I know during the E3 conference, Microsoft's conference, they did announce the new games that they were announcing. They said at the very end, also coming to Xbox Game Pass day and date.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So like they are putting new games on their
That's
on
true.
their little
And
Yeah,
those
Netflix
run on
service.
PC from what I've heard. All those Game
I
Pass
think
games
so,
are available
yeah.
on PC. So we're starting to see that merger between the two, which I think is good for players not being forced to buy 3 different $500
Yeah,
consoles
that
to
just
play
sucks.
1 or 2 games.
Like because I have not a really crappy PC, a PS4, and a Switch, and I wish like, you know,
You just play
if
it
I
on
could just
one.
have everything on one, I would just
Yeah.
do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like and I know it's not always going to be that perfect because, you know, you gotta have competition to make everything better. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, well, if I could just squish it all into one, I would.
Yeah, if they would all
Yeah.
just make games and stop making hardware, I'd
Yeah.
be living in a dream world. It'd be fantastic.
So let us know what you guys think about that. Do you think it's going to go completely cloud-based? Are you in a part of the world where, you know, internet's not super available? And would you hate that? Like, let us know what you think. Let us know if there's a special time where you raged out and broke something like Michael broke his headset. R.I.P. And keep, if you're listening to the audio only version of this, go to the YouTube channel and subscribe because we have skits. And you can see Michael's beautiful face and Justin's.
Why is that always the thing we say? Why is it like
That's our thing.
That's our thing.
That's our end of show
Is it?
thing.
Yeah.
Because you're always going to be alone. I mean, let's end the show.
All right. And until next week, please remember to rock it out of the park.